Alrighty guys, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, as you guys can see by the title, my thoughts on the Arrowverse Part 8. Now, I changed it up. I am going to be rating each episode and then giving a final thing at the end. So right now it's at 50. So, yeah. So since there's 5 episodes, it's going to be from 50, it's going to be 1 to 50. And then it's going to be 40 for Arrow because there's not a lot. So, without further ado, I'm going to get into it. And I have a little paper about a little bit about each episode and the reasoning why I rated that, or maybe. Batwoman. It's a good first season. It's a good first season for trying to match the others. And now in episode 1, it turns Kate into Bat, and the reason these are all 8 out of 10s because I didn't really enjoy it. It's just episode 2 is Kate telling her pops that it's Beth, and I don't like how she's automatically like, oh, it's my sister, so pancakes, and she'll know what it means. Yeah. But anyway, in episode 103, she gets a new suit that should be higher. So, yeah. Anyway, when season 1, episode 4, she lost her new lover, and in episode 5, we get the origins of Alice. So these are all 8 out of 10, except for 1. So, but then I would have to do the math again. Actually, let me do that right now. So 8 times 4. No, 8 times 4 equals 32, and then plus 10 equals 42. So overall, I'll give the first 5 episodes a 42 out of 50. And then, alright, so now we're going to move on to Supergirl. It's better than, the start is better than previous seasons. Because I don't know about that. I just thought I had to write something positive about each show. And so, yeah. In episode 1, we get a new owner of Catco. I didn't really care about that. But then there's just some other... and then Midnight was actually pretty cool. And so I give it a 7 out of 10 because of the whole nightmare thing. And then Malefic being a threat, a 9 out of 10 because the White Martians, all the twists and turns about why he's doing it. And then in episode 3 we get the origins of Malefic, which was actually pretty dope, except that we didn't get a lot of Supergirl in that episode. If I don't remember right. In episode 4, Malefic's down, but Lena's uprise. No, that just happened. Oh yeah, okay, no. This episode, it's Malefic's downfall, but now Lena has control with Malefic, and that was pretty dope. I kind of like that. I like that turn. I'll give that a 10 out of 10. And then episode 5, there's a new threat. They know that there has to be something more than Andrea or whatever. And yeah, I just made a freaking Arrowverse recap and I was calling her, no, but it's Andrea. I'm an idiot. And then the new threat is I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And leading it with a 43 out of 50. Flash. It's a great start. It's a great start to a season in 4. It's a great start to a season a great start to a season in a long time. That's what I'm trying to say. In episode 1, Barry gets told that he has to die in the crisis. And then in episode 2, he sees the crisis for himself. In episode 6-3, he tells the team. In episode 4, Ramsey goes bad, and episode 5, Cisco's trial of being leader, which brings it down a whole lot because I didn't really like the episode, but it still was pretty good with the fights, and there were some things that brought it back up. I'll give that a 5 out of 10. Ramsey going bad, 10 out of 10. And the same for episode 1 and 3, except for Barry seeing the crisis, because he was slower than something. And we haven't had an opening monologue from Barry in a while. But yeah. And so that all wrapping up to a 34 out of 50, which brings, I mean, I don't like Supergirl as much as I do The Flash, but the Cisco episode I just didn't fall for it. But it brings it to a 5 out of 10. 34 out of 50 on Flash. Arrow, great things keep happening. Like in one episode, wow, that was great, and the next episode, and then there's a cliffhanger at the end of that episode, and you're like, oh wow, that was great. And then everything was just great. Everything great keeps happening. In episode 1, Earth Who is destroyed. And then at the end of episode 2, we can figure out that Lena works with the Monitor. And in episode 3, he gets a better understanding of the Monitor and the future team coming to the past. Like, what? And I give that and everything on here is 10 out of 10 except for episode 3 because it just didn't feel right. It just didn't feel like I was there. I mean, I wasn't there, but I didn't feel like I was there. And now episode 4, the future team changes the future. So, because they put Grant in jail, and then Grant never trains JJ, and so JJ is never the Deathstroke, and so everything is good for that side, and Renee runs for president, and the Canaries get made. And then Monitor tells Laurel to betray Oliver. Like, that was great. And so since there was only 4 episodes, then it's 40, and so I give it a 39 out of 40. But if there was 5 episodes, then it would be 49 out of 50, so it would just basically be the same thing. But yeah, alrighty guys, hope you guys like this video of me recapping the episodes in a little bit of a smaller fashion. Next week is going to be a start of a new series called Wayne Reacts, or either way, I have 2 new series coming. It's called Wayne Reacts and Wondering Wayne, because I wonder about things, and every time I wonder about something, I'm going to be looking it up and be researching it with you guys, so you can be wondering with me. I don't know. But yeah, alright guys, hope you guys liked this episode. If you guys did, please leave a big like down below, and if you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Peace.